does Apple Inc. own directly or indirectly AOI, AOE, and ASI?
Yes.
And where is AOI a tax resident?
It does not have a tax residency.
You know, we're talking about 10 to 15% of the world's financial wealth basically being invested offshore beyond the reach of tax authorities.
So far from being a success story, I regard the City of London as the world's biggest tax haven.
Can you tell me how many subsidiary companies of your group are incorporated and operating in the Cayman Islands?
I don't have that number with me either.
You have 181.
There are $1.6 trillion booked to Cayman Islands banks. Almost none of that is actually in Cayman.
Many politicians have an illusion that they actually run their country, when actually they run their country within the confines that the global financial system places on.
There was a period before we had a welfare state. We had the welfare state under a certain set of conditions, and those conditions have changed.
The social contract is broken.
People didn't invest money into services. I mean, you look at the state of the roads here, the most basic thing, and there's potholes everywhere. Property tax they're introducing, water tax, all these new taxes, personal taxes.
What's different about Google, we're not selling books and we're not making coffee. The consumers are based on the computer science. That is what creates the economic value for Google.
What does Bermuda create?
Kodak had hundreds of thousands of employees, really good, solid middle-class jobs. The new world of photography is Instagram, which had 13 employees and sold for $1 billion to Facebook.
Des entreprises meurent sous l'effet de cette révolution industrielle et cessent de payer des impôts. Et puis, la marge se déplace vers les paradis fiscaux.
At some point, more inequality is not simply more inequality. It needs another name. People are being expelled from livelihoods.
We are the 99%! We are the 99%!
People used to, in their positions, use that money to invest in our country, to invest in people, and they're not doing it anymore. And as a nurse, I would say they're probably a little bit mentally ill. It's not normal to want to hoard all that money. And the people in this country need it.
We pay all the tax you require us to pay in the UK. We paid £6 billion of tax last year.
We're not accusing you of being illegal, we're accusing you of being immoral.